Deshaun Watson spoke today in Berea in advance of his return after his 11-game suspension, and any questions about what his suspension was about or what he learned during his suspension or anything to do with any of the lawsuits that he faced and settled or that he's still facing was answered with the question of, I'm only talking about football because of my legal exposure. He didn't even answer a question when asked about answering those who think he shouldn't be the face of the franchise in Cleveland. He said, I can't talk, I'm only talking about football. What is his legal exposure?
Well, he's got 2 pending civil lawsuits, and anything you say can and will be used against you in civil court or criminal court. The criminal court thing is over. After those potential criminal charges went away, that's when he began to talk. And I think what is odd about this situation, Rich, we heard from him on August 18, taking questions about non-football issues after he agreed to the 11-game suspension and the $5 million fine. So it's odd that now that he's clear to come back, he's using things to shield him that he could have used back in August. He could have said the same thing. There's still pending legal issues. These cases aren't settled yet. I've been advised by my counsel to not talk about it. But see, what happened back in August, he stepped in it because he said he maintains his innocence. And that caused people to say, well, wait a minute. He's accepted an 11-game suspension and a $5 million fine, and he's going to stand up here and say he didn't do anything wrong. I think the first question for him today would have been, have you learned through your counseling, through your treatment, through everything you've done to satisfy the NFL's requirements, that what you did was wrong? Do you continue to maintain your innocence? And I think it was smart. It may not be satisfying for those of us who want to know what's really going on inside of his brain and what he has learned or hasn't learned through this ordeal, but it was smart for him to have somebody say, just don't talk about it at all. And, he'll be open to criticism for not talking about it at all, and it may stir up some people who maybe haven't sued him yet that may decide to go forward now, or people who are planning to attend the game on Sunday. There are roughly 10 of the women who had sued him with whom he settled who are planning to attend. They may have more to say now because he's not talking about it. But I think it makes sense because there's a chance if he had talked today, he could have made things worse.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.